First of all, I have to say, David and I do not talk about the colors of our shirts before we get online. But this is how close we are, people. We just wear the same colors each time, purely by chance. It's cosmic.
It's weird. That's what it is. Else about
it is actually pretty funny. But now on to serious things. Last time we spoke about the journey that you took from when you first started, right? And we almost got to what you built now. But before we get there, and we will, in this journey, you saw, some of the good aspects and some of the bad aspects of what being an IB, or in other words, an IA, is. Can you give a bit more information on that?
Yeah, so the thing that really screams out in the beginning that I think most people will be able to relate with is not getting paid. And
yes,
that's always going to be at the top of any introducing broker, intermediary, introducing agent. It's going to be in their mind because they're basically commission guys, right? It's commission
right.
guys. So we only have an element of trust, and that trust is the same that a customer would have in buying a product off another company. Maybe somebody else is being paid, or you like the guy on the phone and you think this one's going to be different, and then maybe you strike up a deal and a couple of months go by and something happens, whatever. And the point is whatever the end of the story is, you as the intermediary are out of pocket.
So if you were to take, throughout your whole career, how much money do you think you have not received by not being paid?
I'd rather not think about it. It's that much.
Would you be able to buy another summer home?
Yeah, I would be, if everybody had paid me what I was due, then I would not be speaking to you now. It's the bottom line. I would be doing all right, but things happen. And
hold on, wait. You are doing all right anyway.
Yeah, but I'm saying that the figure would have been substantial if I could add it up. There'd be many zeros on there, and that's not really based on the fact that what I think I was owed. It would be more along broken contracts, entering, trying to get lawsuits or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Across a large section of people, not just one main company. It was a theme that carried on, and that I know that I wasn't the only one that was involved in it. There's other people that I know within the business who are experiencing the same things. And when you've had experience with the brokers, as in working for one, consulting for others, introducing partners for their business, not just capital introduction, but say liquidity provision or technical provisions, what goes on in those brokers, what's under the bonnet, or what at least they're capable of doing. So if another was spinning me a story of why I'm not getting paid, became very, very easy to work out, okay, they're just full of shit, and that's the bottom line. So that I think is got to be top two. You're not getting paid. And
no, that was top one, maybe not top two yet.
Yeah, because you can argue that there was other things that were really frustrating. For example, the actual quality of people that you're dealing with as your counterparty, it's the people that you're introducing to. Maybe they're great salespeople, but at the same time, maybe they're just don't understand the business as the level that you require, and the result can't service you, not through maliciousness, just through incompetence. And I think that is a big thing when you're an intermediary. You set the stage as a salesperson of your contact and who you're bringing to the table, and if they can't perform in the same professional way that is congruent with the story that you've been presenting, then things can fall down very, very quickly, and that will normally fall down on the other side. So on one hand, I'm not getting paid. The other hand, I'm not even getting a chance to get paid due to the lack of ability and professionalism from a certain party. So, because our industry is in certain areas is quite cost effective to get into in some shape, way, or form. And that enables anybody with an entrepreneurial spirit to either be the best trader in the world or set up the best brokerage in the world. And
this is one of the benefits of the industry.
Yeah, absolutely. But then as an industry professional, you have to dig deeper, and rather than just scratching the surface. Just because some guys left a brokerage firm and set up their own doesn't mean they're effective, or that the guys that they've brought on board to run those departments are actually effective, or it's geared in the way that you want it. And these things you have to do your due diligence on, but also you have to make sure that you've got a tailored relationship. Everybody, like in any sort of agreement, needs to know exactly what duties to perform and how to do that in order to fulfill the contract. But what tends to happen is somebody leaves a brokerage firm, sets up a white label brokerage firm, it's got MetaTrader, and then they start pinging out to all their contacts, oh, I've just opened up the best brokerage firm. And you just, most people, their first response is, okay, well, maybe what are the spreads? What do the commissions look like? Can I do this and can I do that? They're going to say yes to everything because they want your business, whether or not they action it.
And unfortunately, you can't find out until it's too late pretty often.
Yeah. So, I guess that would be something that was highly frustrating. It was nice in the beginning when the biggest pain in the ass was just setting up the paperwork, because you had to perform a lot more paperwork.
The good old days.
Right. But now it's a lot more. I mean, luckily, as technology is advanced, obviously now we don't even have to do so much as the paperwork, right?
Right.
So electronic, as it should be. And I think that as technology is advanced, and we've always seen this within the financial markets, rapid development of technologies. That's what certainly has been happening. And as we see that in the markets, I really feel that we almost have a responsibility to push that down onto all of our partners who are working on our team.
Okay.
We're all on the same side. And this ridiculous amount of introducing brokers and affiliates and agents that are out there that have been in the position that I've just spoken about, who, would love to get on the opportunity. But to be honest with you, they've lost faith. They've lost faith in the industry from the experiences that they've had. At the same time, what's interesting is we're seeing massive bursts in newcomers to the industry, retail traders, who are probably getting really shitty advice, from loads of different people who are gurus and masters. Now, I'm not to say anything about that, because it's not my area of expertise. But what that means is that there's a lot of people who have had a taste, maybe not the best taste, but they've had a taste in the marketplace, and they may want to explore that more. Whether it be trading, whether it be affiliate marketing, because a lot of them come in through affiliate marketing because they've been sold that opportunity. So those technologies have really helped open up that sector in the market. And in FX, certainly, we've always been at the forefront. It may have never been in the best interest of the customer, but at the same time, now that things are being more on an even keel, Silicon Valley's kicking out some great technology. We've seen the rise of people like, Robin Hood or whatever, and the development of how algorithms have affected the basic trading. These technology companies have obviously taken over. So when you marry that with a good user interface for somebody and provide them with the tools that they need to actually gain business, win business, get paid on business, you can basically offer it out and command it to a great army of people